I was literally in the shower like 20 minutes ago, and I had an idea. I was like, you know, a lot of people that watch me are in their teenage years. They're very young, and some of you guys are 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way to 20, some 25-year-olds, right? And I know there's some 60-year-olds that watch. I'm going to focus on the guys that are very young, and basically, what advice would I give myself? So this whole entire time, I'm going to be talking to me. A little bit about Tigran and how he grew up as a kid. Okay, this will be real quick, and then I'll get into it. I was the type of kid that I never really liked school. I hated school, to be honest with you. And I got straight D's in everything, and C's, D's and C's all the way. I think I got a D in my cooking class, which was a joke, because I used to go in there and, you know, I'm not from America. But now I consider myself American, but before, I came from another country, and I was like, dude, having friends is cool. You know, having friends is cool. So I used to go to school mainly to make friends and hang out with my friends, Travis, hang out with Ryan, hang out with Andrew, hang out with all my buds. I was the type of kid that used to go to school just to hang out. That was my MO, that mission. That's my mission. Go to school, hang out, leave. What I did when I was a kid, when I was 17, I was always fascinated with work. Super fascinated with work. I loved working, like extremely. I used to employ all of my friends. And they were not, I'm not saying they were full-time, but I used to employ them where they wanted to go buy some food. We used to go to Subway a lot. You want to go buy a $5 sub? Yo, come work with me for 8 hours, 9 hours, I'll give you $100. You know what I mean? Come work with me, come help me. And most of the time, like, dude, the work we were doing is just raking grass. We always used to work. But I remember specifically one time, no one wanted to come help me. I don't know what it was. It was a Saturday. No one wanted to come help me. And I had one dethatching job I said I was going to do on Saturday. And all of my friends were downstairs in the basement of this dude's house. And the next door neighbor, I worked for 4 hours by myself. And they were literally on the deck outside, just watching, chilling, hanging out, like drinking sodas. And I'm out here busting my ass. And it was at that moment where I realized, I'm like, dude, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. You're going to do great. And that greatness didn't come until 7 years later when I was 25. But back to 18, I realized at that moment in time, I was like, dude, no one's out here. No one wants to help you. You're out here busting ass. Keep doing what you're doing. I worked for 4 hours. I probably made $200, right? $50 an hour by myself. And it was like the best $200 ever. Put it in my pocket. I got it. Job was done. Customer was happy. And I go there to hang out with them afterwards. And I was all dirty, grassed up, hanging out. And I look at everyone. I'm like, dude, you have $200 more than every single person here right now than you did 4 hours ago. That's dope. Work ethic, I always had it. I was always obsessed with work. I love to do stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I need stuff to do, multitasking. Not really multitasking, I just need a task, right? I don't like to do 15 different things at once. I'd like to focus on one thing, get it done, move on to the next, move on to the next, move on to the next. But I always liked projects. And that's when I knew. I was like, you're going to make it. And my mom, when I was a kid, always used to rag on me. She was like, you're no good in school. You don't pay attention, blah, 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 blah. She's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to push carts at the grocery store? And I was like, no, I'm going to be very rich one day. She didn't believe me. And honestly, I believed myself. I just didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to get there. So 18-year-old me, if I go back there and talk to 18-year-old me, I would say, dude, that moment right there, you did a great job. Keep pumping, keep pushing. One thing that completely changed it for me was People. When I was younger, I used to be afraid of like investing in equipment. I used to be afraid of hiring people. And it was the wrong thinking. The think was not good because I didn't have anyone to go and ask how to do things. Like I couldn't go ask. Like right now, Goking, right? Goking, there's a bunch of young guys in there. They post a video, they ask a question, I'll answer it. Like, I didn't have that. I didn't have someone to go ask questions to that, in my eyes, was like successful in the industry. I had no idea. I couldn't ask anyone. So in my eyes, I was like, yo, dude, save the money, put it away. Like, don't worry about equipment. Just keep doing this. Save the money, right? Because that's all. I learned that from my parents. Save money. And that was the wrong thinking. That was the wrong think. Saving money is good, but you need to figure out how to use that money. So I tell 18-year-old me, dude, go out right away after you get like 10 dethatching jobs, because I used to rent a dethatcher all the time. And I rented a dethatcher for probably 2 years, maybe 3 years. And I paid for that thing probably 2 times with the rentals. Because I used to get a dethatcher and I used to rack like 7 houses in a day. 7 houses, you make $700. And then you pay labor, right? 2 guys, $200. You make $300, maybe $200, depending on whatever you do when you pay for fuel and everything. I should have had the dethatcher after the first 10 yards I did. So if you're renting stuff, if you're renting machines, if you're renting mowers, all that stuff, if you can get 10 houses and you just focus on keep getting more houses, keep getting more customers, bro, you should already buy it. Take on the debt. Go figure out how you can get someone to give you that piece of equipment so you can mow, so you can dethatch, so you can aerate. Don't worry about debt. I used to always be like just a little scared. It's the dumbest thing ever. America is built on debt. You just need to know how to use it correctly. Like your parents, okay? It would be impossible for them to own the house that they live in if it wasn't for debt. Everyone tells you debt is bad. They have a loan on a house, okay? Unless they bought the house cash, which honestly, probably not a good idea anyway. Unless you have buku money. When you have that much money, then you don't care. It doesn't even matter. But when you're first starting out, I should have gone and got a mower. I should have gone and got weed whackers. Weed whackers you just pay cash for. They're like $300. But mowers, $10,000, $15,000. Go figure out how to get a loan, how you can make payments on it. Don't worry about the rest. Just get it. And so much confidence builds in you when you go from having no customers to having 10 customers to 50 to 100. And then you complete all those jobs. And then you're looking and you're like, dude, I just got 100 customers. We just finished 100 customers. Whoa. I used to have 40 lawns a week. And I was like, wow, 40 lawns a week. Now, there's guys in the GOAT gang that have 200 lawns a week. 300. Like insane. Insane. You gotta have some balls. Take a risk. You're young. What I would tell myself is, you're young, dude. Take the risk. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You're gonna fail. That's okay. You're young. You can fail. Just keep taking risks. You're young. Being young is the best time to take a risk. 16 to 30, take hella risk. 40, I would say 16 to 50. 16 to 40, take hella risk. Crazy risk. And just get things. But most important thing is focus. Have your eye focused on sales. Money. Coming in. And then keep going out and getting the jobs done. One thing, always gotta have people on payroll depending on you. That is such a big, huge thing. When someone is depending on you, you figure it out. Like, I've been doing landscaping, and the jobs I've been doing, going on since January of 16. Okay, so January 16 is 1 year. 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm about to be on my 6th year, okay? I'm about to complete the 5th year. I'm about to be on my 6th year. I have never had a time where I didn't have work. There's always been work. And one of those reasons is because I have people depending on me. Right now I have 14 people. I have 14 people, including myself, depending on me. And that just says a different type of thing. Like right now, look at this. I'm making a video. Check this out. Literally, at the same time, there's a design right here. And I'm doing a bid. I was doing a bid right before this. Right before I got in the shower. And I'm like, oh, dude, this is going to be a great video. I got to make this. When it comes to technology, okay, if you have an iPhone 4 right now, no good. You need the newest phone. Take pride in getting new things. Don't shy away from, oh, I get new stuff, right? Dude, like you're supposed to buy stuff. Keep reinvesting in your company. Keep reinvesting in your employees. Keep reinvesting in tools. Like 2 days ago, I just spent $11,000 on a breaker. A breaker for an excavator and a breaker for a loader. I'm about to spend 60 grand on a ditch witch coming up. I gotta send them the paperwork. Like, keep reinvesting, keep dumping money. But before the end of the year, I'm probably gonna get another truck. Keep reinvesting, keep dumping money. Keep having that money come in, and then keep pushing it out. When there is a fire lit under your ass with employees, with good debt, I'm not saying go spend 8 grand at the department store and buy a bunch of Gucci's. No. I get so many DMs, I get so many messages. You know, T, I've been working for 2 years now. I'm like 19 and I don't have any money. You know, I'm like, well, where's your money? Well, I don't know. I'm buying mowers. I'm buying shovels. I'm buying electric shovels. I'm buying rakes. I'm buying a bucket. I bought a little dingo. And I'm like, wait, and you say you don't have money? What are you talking about? I'm like, did you buy all those things cash? Yeah, besides the dingo. I'm like, okay, well, there's where all your money's going, dude. Why are you tripping so hard? You need to keep buying stuff, okay? Like right now, I'm at a point where I don't need as much equipment. Like I don't need loaders. I don't need excavators, right? I have two loaders. I have one excavator. I have a ditch witch. I'm about to get another one. I got a breaker. I got tools, trailers. And now all I got to do is maintain the stuff or just get new and sell old, which you're going to see what I'm going to do at the end of the year. You're going to be kind of surprised. You're like, why? Why'd you do that? You'll see. When you start understanding, you should run your company without fear, right? Have no fear. Just go in, go all in, push the chips in because you're young, because you're 18. I get this question so many times. People hit me up on Goat King, on Facebook, on Instagram. They're like, oh man, like how can I just be better? How can I get there? How can I get there faster? What can I do? Like I'm doing jobs for 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. How can I get to the 100,000? And I ask them one question. Yo, how much were your jobs last year? Oh, last year we were doing 2,000. I'm like, did you ever have a $6,000 job last year? No. We just got that. Okay. All right. Keep doing it. Keep doing the sixes. 6, 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And then one day, boom, you'll hit a $20,000 job. Boom, you'll hit a 25. And then you stuck at 25. 25,000, 25,000, 25,000, 25,000. Boom, then you hit a 30. Boom, you hit a 40. Once you hit a 50, and you complete the 50 and the customer's very happy, let's go. Then you'll get to 100. Okay? You'll get there. You just need time. Don't be so impatient. You'll get there. You just need time. Go to meetups. We have Goat King meetups like 4 times a year. Probably more than that. You know, pre-corona, the Roni, we're meeting up a bunch. Okay? Go to those things. Go to seminars. Like, leave your home. Leave your town. You need to leave your town Get away from the people that you associate yourself with to go meet new people. Like, meeting new people is huge. To leave your town of Round Lake, Illinois, and to go to Miami or to go to Los Angeles and to meet people there that are in the landscaping industry that are your friends, dude, you're gonna be blown away. First of all, you're probably gonna be an awkward little turtle. Right? Second of all, you're gonna be uncomfortable and so out of your element. But one thing's for sure, you're gonna grow as a person. You're gonna take information in and you're gonna be like, you're gonna go back home and you're gonna be like, whoa, dude, that was such a different experience than going out and hanging out with my friends. And get friends that are older. I would tell myself this when I was 18. You need to get friends that are older. Like, you're 18, you need 25-year-old friends. Okay? You're 18, you need 30-year-old friends. You're 25, you need to have friends that are 50 and that are successful. Not just 50 and doing nothing. Okay? You need to have friends that are 50, successful, and they will share stuff with you to make you more successful. People have everything you need. The video's already going on for so long. Man, I could talk about this all day. But get access to people that are not in your town. And the best way to do it, join the Goat Gang. Join the group. I'm telling you, it's magic in there. Magic. You're 17 right now. Invest in the group and watch what happens in 3 months. Give me 3 months in the group and your entire mind will be shifted. Your entire mind will change. If you hang out with losers that smoke weed all day, like I did when I was 18, guess what happens? You smoke weed for the next 7 years and you become a loser. And until you hit rock bottom, that's when you wake up. That's what happened to me at 25. I woke up at 25 and I was like, dude, I need to fix this because I'm broke. I got no money. My friends suck. They're bad people. And I just need new people in my life. And for the next 3 years, I was on a journey to improve my life, you know, to make things better for myself, for the people around me. But all I was really focused on was myself. That was like a very selfish part of my life, and it was good. It was a necessary selfish. Be selfish. When it comes to growing your personal mind, be selfish. Think about only you, especially when you're young. Think about only you and make yourself the best version of yourself as fast and as soon as possible. Get the right people around you and just figure it out. You'll figure it out. I'm telling you, it's a magic trick. You'll figure it out. But you just need new people in your life. New people that are not from your town. That's the secret. Leave your town of Fox Lake, Illinois, and go hang out with someone in Texas. Go hang out with someone in Arizona. Go hang out with someone in New York, Miami, California, anywhere, Washington. Just leave your town and go socialize with people that are in your industry. And watch magic happen. I'm telling you, watch magic happen. So 18-year-old Tigran, you're gonna do good, bro. Trust me, you're gonna do good. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep making yourself uncomfortable, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, and getting outside your comfort zone, going to meet new people. Keep the work ethic high. Invest in equipment. Invest in employees. Get a fire lit under your ass, and one day, you gonna make it. One day, you gonna make it. And now for the $100 giveaway. So there's so many good comments. I'm just gonna read you two of my favorites. Two blondes were driving, and one thought her blinker might be broken. She asked her friend to check. The friend stuck out her head and said, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. That was funny. There was another one that I thought was super funny. There were 11 people hanging onto a rope that came down from an airplane. 10 were blonde and one was a brunette. They all decided that one person should get off because if they didn't, the rope would break and everybody would die. No one decided who should go. So finally the brunette said, I'll get off. After a really touching speech from the brunette saying she would get off, all the blondes started clapping. But I gotta give it up to the blinker. Yes, no, yes, no. That was pretty funny. I like that a lot. Thomas Benston. That dude. If you're 18 right now and you're watching, write in the comments what you're going through, what you're stuck at. Like, what are your sticking points in growing your business? Why are you stuck? Or are you being really successful? Write that too. Just give me a story, dude. Give me your story. Make it quick. I don't want to read a whole freaking book, but just make it quick and just share. Be extroverted. Be outgoing. Share your story. I'm very curious. I read every single comment. Every single comment I read. And it'd be awesome to get to know what you're going through in Nebraska or, Utah or Maine. Because I'm over here in California. So it'd be pretty cool to see what you're going through. All right? Like always, I catch you on the next one every single week, baby. Every single week. Every single week. Let's go. Consistency, consistency, consistency. After I get done uploading this video, I'm going straight back to estimates. Of course, I got a lot of estimates to do. It's gonna be fun. Sunday fun day. Peace.